You're watching ZFL News.
Welcome back to ZFL News. I'm Danica Dale. Vinnskor Defiant begin a new era under their third different head coach since the ZFL began. And as is tradition, we sent Jim Johnson to Vinnskor for a chat with Skrasnik Mazzoli, better known as Goldtooth, to see if this Goblin coach might have the answers to Defiant's problems.
Thank you, Danica. And yes, I've been to Vinnskor this week. Lovely place. For a sit-down with the latest head coach of Defiant, their Chaos Renegade team. It's safe to say that Defiant have been on a slippery slope for a while. They started the 24-93 season strongly under Tony Tooth, but really began to struggle for form in the elite division from the middle of the season. A run to the Howitzer Cup final, which unfortunately for them ended in glorious failure, really papered over some of the cracks that had been showing, and team owner Kalasval the Chosen took the decision to fire Tony Tooth after the defeat to the Mavericks in the Cup final. Frank the Beard Thompson was announced as Defiant's new head coach, but Thompson has been able to do little to arrest the team's slide towards relegation. A victory laced with revenge over the Mavericks was the clear highlight of Thompson's tenure. But after a meek Howitzer Cup exit to the second division Fangorn Falcons and 3 defeats in 4 in the elite division, it came as little surprise when Kalasval the Chosen decided to cut his losses. And so, Skrasnik Mazzoli is the new name tasked with finding a way to get Defiant winning again. Better known as Goldtooth, Mazzoli is a former mob boss turned Blood Bowl coach, so there are plenty who believe he may have found a perfect home in Vinnskor, despite his complete lack of experience. He arrives for our introductory interview flanked by his 2 assistants, the Orcs Grubsnik and Gulskraga. Grubsnik is the strong, silent type, so greets me with a mere nod, while Gulskraga is the even stronger, even more silent type. Mazzoli is much more chatty. Here's what Defiant's new boss had to say ahead of his coaching debut this week. Welcome to Vinnskor, Mr. Mazzoli. Are you excited to be here as coach of Vinnskor Defiant? Do you feel ready to lead this team?
Thanks for the warm welcome, Jim. Vinnskor seems like a city with a lot of potential. The crime is a little disorganized for my tastes, but that shouldn't be a problem for me and my boys. As for coaching Defiant, I'm thrilled to be here. Getting to lead a ZFL team is a dream come true, and I'm really looking forward to this season.
Last season, Defiant committed a total of 51 fouls, but the approach this season has changed and the team rank outside the top 10 in the whole ZFL for this metric. Will you be returning the team to its roots, or do you envisage a different Vinnskor Defiant under your leadership?
Strictly speaking, fouls are against the rules. What kind of coach would I be if I encouraged such behavior in my players? That said, a lot of these boys grew up on the mean streets of Vinnskor, so they can get a little bit rambunctious on the pitch. I'd be surprised if they didn't stomp on a few throats this season.
Have you had a chance to look over the roster? Are you impressed with what you see? Are there any standout players you're looking forward to working with?
Jack Oberwald is a legend in the making. Plus, thanks to Recuperade, he'll be ready for the match against the Rangers this week. I'm excited about working with him and possibly Recuperade, if they're interested in a sponsorship. And Defiant aren't lacking in power, that's for sure. Bug is developing nicely as an ogre roadblock. Gauze took a recent head injury, but that may have knocked something loose in that thick troll skull of his, because he's been throwing much better blocks in practice. Trojan is also returning to the team since Nash's untimely death on the pitch. That Minotaur has some pretty big shoes to fill.
Your first match is against the Tor Lithanel Rangers this week, and you arrive after the death of Nash. undoubtedly the team's best player. How will you cope without Nash, and do you think the Rangers match is a winnable one?
It's a real shame about Nash. He was an amazing player and a fan favorite. I'm planning a little something special for his fans in the upcoming weeks to give him a proper send-off. That being said, the Defiant are a little strapped for cash. So, if any Nash fans want to make a donation for the memorial service, it would be greatly appreciated. But let's focus on next week's match. The Rangers are going to be a tough opponent to beat. Anything is possible in Blood Bowl, so I can't promise Defiant fans a win. But win or lose, I can promise them. It will be an entertaining match to watch.
A baptism of fire for Skrasnik Mazzoli, then, as the ZFL's newest head coach begins his career against the league's most experienced coach in Damien Hardwick. With Defiant hovering above the relegation zone, the last thing Mazzoli has is time to learn the ropes. Defiant need him to find solutions, and quickly. I've been Jim Johnson, reporting from Vinnskor for ZFL News.
So a warm welcome to Skrasnik Goldtooth Mazzoli then, who makes his coaching debut as the third head coach of Vinnskor Defiant since the ZFL began. Mazzoli replaces the outgoing Frank the Bear Thompson, who left Defiant by mutual consent last week. Now the big news for those who've been following Defiant for a while is that the errant Minotaur Trojan returns to Defiant's roster after being absent for most of this season as a result of the doping scandal relating to his prosthetic claws. So if you're just catching up, Trojan we thought had claws, but everyone wondered why he'd never do any damage to any opponents. And, well, a doping scandal by the ZFL revealed that he was actually using giant prosthetic claws. Made of warpstone, I do believe. And they were not getting the job done. So he's been out of action for a while as Defiant basically cast him aside. They got an ogre in called Bug, basically on retainer from the league. And Bug's been doing a much better job, so Trojans found it hard to get back into the team. But the team's star rat ogre Nash was killed by the Black Crag Bozos last week. And that has somewhat forced Skrasnik Mazzoli's hand. Trojan will be back into the fold. Your thoughts on that, Viking Gob?
Well, it was about time to find or try another different combination of big guys for Defiant, and the exit, unexpected from Nash indeed, has opened the door again for a classic Minotaur, Ogre, Troll combination that we had not seen before, had we?
I don't think so. We've seen Rat Ogre, we've seen Minotaur, and we've seen Troll normally. So this is a new combination for Defiant.
So the question here is on whether Trojan is going to start delivering, or he will continue to be a failure and a hindrance for Defiant.
In all seriousness,
for
those who think we're just making this up about Trojan, like, no, this Minotaur did a whole season last time out, and he started off well, and then at some point he just stopped injuring things, and it was around about the time that he got Claw. Hence where the stories come from. So keep an eye on that one as this match goes on. The Tor Lithanel Rangers, meanwhile, continued their draw streak with a 2-2 tie against the Quetzalcoatlus. Now that in itself is a good result because the Quicks have been flying towards the top of the table. But the Rangers are still yet to win an Elite Division match under Damien Hardwick since his move from Royal Santa Margherita at the end of last season. Now, Hardwick, of course, a former championship-winning Tor Lithanel Celtics coach, who was not a particularly popular appointment by the Rangers in the first place. So,
not by any means.
They're still waiting for a win. They have taken points against two of the top three teams now, but they still haven't won a game against anyone other than a 3rd Division team in the Howitzer Cup. Remember, they did get knocked out by the Quintex City Assassins, a 2nd Division team, not that long ago. Jonas Archibald and Barnabeth Lapalainen have both taken Recuperate, and Val Aceto has left the team after his Protect 5 insurance policy paid out.
And there we go.
Let's watch some Blood Bowl. So the Skrasnik Mazzoli era is here. Can Mazzoli change the fortunes of Defiant, or are this Chaos Renegades team just destined for the drop?
But the Defiant are not sitting in relegation zone right now. They are at the bottom of the leaderboard with 3 points only. But they have the touchdown differential not too bad against them, let's say. The Rangers could be a tender proposition for them to come back and get something. Even a draw would work for them by this point, I think.
Well,
they
there
need
is
some points.
Historically a reason why the Rangers are sponsored by Recuperate. They are prone to a trip to the casualty box, this team. And when
That's the Ranger thing.
When Defiant start firing, they can output some damage. So we shall see how this one goes. That, to me, looks like Lord Borak the Despoiler.
Oh my dear, that was unexpected. Now that is a 4th big guy, basically. And Eldritch Sidewinder. Alrighty. Plenty of stars on the pitch.
Borak versus Eldril. The stars are out.
Okay. Borak we know from Blood Bowl 2. And Eldril, basically he won his epitome of sideliner, probably for a reason.
There's the Rangers team for you then. A few injuries on the lineman and on Logan Lothran, the catcher, but we've got Alistair Coast, who's probably the star player of the team, really, with wrestle, tackle, strip, ball, and dodge. Logan Lothran, the mighty blow catcher, who has a head injury. Fergus Lockamy is like the sort of 3rd choice catcher who occasionally helps out. Jonas Archibald, former thrower, is now a blitzer with blodge step and tackle. Davis Thornfist is also blodge step because he's a blitzer with tackle and frenzy. 2 throwers, Fabulous Beach and Alpa Dolman, make up the positionals on the team, and then the linemen, Killian Matondo, Barnabeth Lapalainen, Pascal Megatunif, Glyn Maddox, Libor Buffel, who makes his debut today, I do believe, and Edzai Majuru. And of course, the small matter of Eldril Sidewinder, whose special thing is once per game, a failed agility test performed by Eldril may be re-rolled when attempting to use the Hypnotic Gaze trait. So he's basically got a free re-roll on Hypno Gaze.
And Hypno Gaze is better now compared to Blood Bowl 2 because basically he makes it by default on a 2+ on a tackle zone.
And yes, long-time Blood Bowl fans are about to see Lord Borak line up alongside an Overworld.
Unbelievable scenes. Only the ZFL, guys. Only the ZFL.
3 big guys, traditional big guys. Bug, the ogre, who has tentacles, foul appearance, and disturbing presence. Extra arms. I was trying to guess what that was. Trojan is back. And Trojan does not have claws anymore because, of course, we found out they were fake. So Trojan has Big Hand instead. It makes sense if you follow the law. Goz Swizzle Fizzle has Block and Guard, so it's actually a fairly decent troll, but did take a head injury last time out. He is on Recuperate to be here. Susan Maxistus is a Blodge Dark Elf. Fine. Raglis King Cleats. No one has any idea why this guy is called Raglis King Cleats, but he's here and he's a sneaky git. Jack Oberwald. If you think this guy will get it done, trust me when I say he normally doesn't.
Yes, that's his thing. He's the bad overworld. He's the black sheep.
Finklesworth is a rookie. Massa has tackle. Stomper is the orc with Dauntless. Nostrus is the Skaven. Player, that's Norman Player, is the Renegade Human Lineman. And Lord Borak, the Despoiler, is a Fouling Merchant. Team gains an extra reroll for the first half of the game. If it's not
Yeah,
used during the
Borak
first
is in-
half, still available in the second half.
It goes to the second, and Borak has Sneaky Kid and Dirty Player +2.
+2. Oh, Lord.
He's a fouling specialist. Plus he hits like a truck with a strength 5 mighty blow block.
So that's a hell of an LOS. Swizzle Fizzle, Bug, and Borak. Rangers might not fancy that.
Something tells me that they are going to disconnect at the first given chance.
Here comes the kick from Trojan. His first Blood Bowl action since the start of the season, really. And the ball is dropped by the thrower. Let's throw a rock, which I think we got a hint at before. Or is that the second throw a rock? Is that the second throw a rock? How many rocks have we got? Both teams have rolled throw a rock. So there was an opening game Prayers of Nuffle throw a rock, and then there's another Prayers of Nuffle that's also throw a rock. So now both teams have got to throw a rock. There you go.
Shame that it's only lasting for this drive because I
Oh,
think
double
that
skull.
Oh, double skull straight away from Jonas Archibald. He's still not used to his new role as a blitzer. He was doing so great as a thrower that season.
I've not been convinced by Archibald at blitzer. I'm going to be honest. Here comes the throw.
You're gonna talk with his coach. It's going to be a pass.
It's a attempted pass. We've got it the second time of asking. Logan Lothran has the ball, and the Rangers, by the looks of it, looking for the quick score. Now, of course, the rock's in play. So there'd be no rock next time, but if they stayed here the next turn, and they're in range to score. Oh, Eldril has snaked the dodge.
Ha ha, the classic! In front of Borak! Oh, Borak is busy, actually.
Oh, dearie me. I mean, I reckon we can find other candidates to foul that guy. Eldril with the immediate snake. Jack Oberwald gets the knockdown on Davis Thornfist, and the armor break. And in textbook Oberwald fashion, it's a stun. Double tackle on the ball. That's good pressure from Defiant, and Trojan has failed to move.
Decides not to do anything. It was to be expected. Do you think it's going to be a foul?
And
no.
the troll has failed to move. And a double skull from the ogre.
Oh my god, what an opening for Defiant.
Oh,
they are back, ladies and gentlemen. They are back.
That is textbook Defiant. Trojan doesn't move. The troll rolls a 1. The ogre rolls a double skull. Eldril makes the dodge, but he did roll another 1. Hypno Gaze is a success on Rudolph Massa, and Oberwald goes down. Block now on Massa as well from Alistair Coast. There's a lot of interactions of things I've not seen for a while. And Logan Lothran scores. It's a quick start to this one. Rangers lead.
Oh, this is a wanna-be Wolverine catcher. By the look of things. And indeed, Incesticide, I'm afraid that Hypnogaze has no animation. Maybe if Hypnogaze breaks armor, you get an animation. But that's very difficult to do.
Well, it certainly is with that attitude. I believe in Hypnogaze. I believe in Eldril.
You believe in Eldril. Remember the first snake of the game. At least he survived his own failed dodge. Oh, there's going to be some crumping here.
Yep, Defiant spoiling for a fight against the Rangers. There's a short kick. And changing weather makes it a slightly deeper kick. A very strong gust of wind there, blowing the ball back to the midpoint of Defiant's half. We're going to see the first defensive drive from the Raznik Mazzoli version.
Maxistus using the reroll That was the reroll from Borak. I think it was not used.
Yes. Oh, a
And here we
KO
have
from Trojan.
KO! Unbelievable things.
Oh, bug.
29 immediately from... Okay, I think the Ogre is not used to playing with the Minotaur, and therefore he's simply very confused.
Well, that's
Very
an understatement,
surprised to see. Very surprised to see. Oh, that's an Hypnogaze on Borak.
Yeah,
That removes his block skill.
chance to hit Jack Oberwald, though. There's the POW on Oberwald by Alistair Coast.
Oh, but he can be fouled then.
Oh, there is going to be
He's
a
going
foul.
to be fouled.
Oh no!
Oh no! It's a serious injury on the Rangers.
We
That
didn't
of
re-roll
nowhere.
it.
The fouling play missed out. Oh my god. Okay.
Barnabas
would say-
Lapalainen injured again.
Yeah, probably Defiant being bailed out of this terrible start of the drive. And there is going to be some punching done. Probably from Borak on Sidewinder.
Are we blitzing with Trojan? That's an awful lot of faith. There's a knockdown on Killian Matondo. Borak with the drop kick, but nothing more. Oberwald doesn't... Oh,
Who's
it's
going to
Trojan.
blitz? Oh, Trojan
Into
going
a
to do it.
sidestep piece. It's not really going to matter that much. Gets the POW on
That
Jonas
is the
Archibald.
knockdown. Archibald is fine.
There's going to be a foul as
For
well.
now. He's fine. He's fine. It's okay.
Would you call this a scrappy match so far?
For the moment, yes.
Eldrill might be looking to hypno-gaze the cage here. Yes, he has. Chance for Fergus Lokomi to get in and base the ball. Can anyone else get through there? Yes, it's going to be Alistair Coast to try and sack this. 2 dice, knockdown with tackle. Tentacles might hold Coast in place. And does. By the looks of it.
They
Roll 6.
will. And the ball cannot be catched. There is no possible magnet hands if, of course,
Hypno-gaze,
you are
yeah.
hypno-gazed. You don't have
Logan
tackle
Lothran.
zones.
Last
It's
reroll.
fake
Oh,
pickup.
no.
Doesn't work.
Oh!
Yes. That was amazing. That was amazing. We gotta see this again.
I mean, the ball's spinning on the spot for the moment, but Lothran comes all the way through. No reroll used here. And it's going to scatter all the way to Norman Player, who scoops it up.
Who rolls a 6 because he has minus pass, minus agility. I don't
Minus
know.
pass.
Minus pass. He's probably going to run for the hills like crazy. Any given moment. Overwald and Borak not being used. Okay, we are going for Sidewinder. Goes down.
Oh. It's done.
It's fine. I wonder where the ball is going.
Yeah, I'm not really sure where this is going to go to be safe, to be honest. Is it going to be, yeah, just behind Rudolph Massa? And it's the patented Defiant eye cage.
The patented. No risk with an eye cage, right?
Well, remember, there's a
What's
frenzy
the worst?
available here.
What's the
Oh,
worst that could
Tentacles
happen?
might save the day on
Tentacles.
this. Yes, it does!
Oh dear! The ogre is doing his thing.
Bug holds Thornfist in place and prevents the blitz.
Wait, is he going to do it again?
Not this time.
That's
not
not.
this time.
Not this time. But still.
Good knockdown
One
from
night
Coast.
knockdown.
Overwall to the floor. And a dodge away from Fergus Lockamy. As Swizzle Fizzle rolls a 1 straight away. You say Borak's had a bad game so far. Here's Trojan finding
dear.
pushes on Alistair Coast. And that's...
What's going on here? What's going on here? Finds a knockdown on Coast.
Ah!
Oh, that's a big one.
Trojan's back!
He's... Oh, seriously hard. Could be much worse. It's not a serious injury. It's an MNG only. And there is plenty of recuperate.
Well, that...
Ooh. Oh, another power on Logan Lothran. The apple is gone, remember?
That was a big
And this is
save. That
just
was
a
a
stand.
dead Alistair Coast.
Oh my goodness. Oh dear. Defiant protecting the ball the best they can. There's going to be a foul. There's going to be a big fat foul on Sidewinder.
It's still a stun.
He's fine. He's just stunned. He was already stunned, actually.
Oh my god. Surely not again.
Oh, bug.
No, it's a one this time.
Ah. But it worked when it was needed to work. Oh, failed dodge. Is his tentacles going to work? It may even work.
Yeah, he'll fall over in the square, right?
Now, yeah, he will fall over where he was trying to live. Okay, this
Wow.
is giving a lot of room for Defiant to move forwards.
Entertaining game and then some. Trojan back to his normal self now. That's it. He's tagged out for the day.
But that was not the blitz. It was a regular move only.
It doesn't Max Sisters with the blitz. I'm not sure I've ever seen that. Maybe
I
when
think
he's
we are
been
going to put up a cage.
potatoing.
Somewhere-ish. This is very potato-ish.
A Norman player still with possession of the ball. And, you know, as is tradition, Jack Oberwald just failing to break even Tor Lithanel Rangers armor.
That's a knockdown on Jonas Archibald. Archibald is fine. And there's going to be a foul on Sidewinder. Does not break armor.
I've never seen the like from Edril Sidewinder.
Sidewinder is coming there. Is going to try and hypnogaze. Hypnogaze works. Knockdown on the Goblin. And there's a chance for a cage dive somewhere.
Here goes Lothran.
There comes. That's a one die. One die is cool. That's the reroll. Knockdown.
It's good enough for the
And
sack.
both players go down. Chance for Magnet Hands. Oh, but the ball is based by
Archibald.
Sidestep.
Yeah, so the sidestep tackle is on the ball. He's going to scatter this. Is
Ooh,
Jonas
very
Archibald.
spicy. The ball, oh, is not in a good position. Are they going to try the 3-die? They
Whistle,
are.
fizzle.
There is a knockdown on Archibald. Oh, everything is in the hands of the one and only Jack Oberwald. He needs to be the one who makes this happen.
Turn 7. There's still a turn after this if it does go wrong, but the Rangers might be able to steal as well.
Here
Overwhelmed.
comes Oberwald, picks the ball up, makes a handoff. Oh, it's going. Is it happening?
It's a double rush to score. It's Sutton McSisters. No, he's not going to score.
What's this? Diving tackle in play.
Oh my goodness, we've had a 55-person raid. And that is an injured rat.
That's an injury.
Diving tackle getting it done. We're going to need... there is a lot to take in this Blood Bowl match. Tree, thank you so much for the raid. What have we seen so far? Trojan, the errant Minotaur, is back for Defiant and has killed someone. And has not only killed someone, he's killed Alistair Coast, the star player of the Tor Lithanel Rangers. The Apo has saved him.
He's not very dead. He's just injured.
He's seriously hurt now. But, I mean, it is all kicking off here. We've got Borak in play. We've got Eldril Sidewinder in play. Lord Borak has done absolutely nothing so far. It has been a wild first half.
This ball is not protected. Because Sidewinder can't hypnogaze Borg. Oh, he fails it. He needs to use the special skill. And now there is a 2-die on the ball.
He didn't use
There is
the
no
special
tackle.
skill. Oh,
There is no
and a
reroll.
failure on the rush.
Oh, the classic! The classic!
Textbook Rangers.
Oh, there's going to be some hit somewhere.
Trojans on the move again.
Even Trojan is going on.
Oberwald with the
We don't
3
know.
dice on Sidewinder. And, yeah, it's Oberwald. He doesn't break armor. Wait. Bug to the end zone. Max Sisters going
Oh,
for the
dear.
handoff to Bug. Ogre scores! We are an hour and 20 minutes into the ZFL show, and we are 75% for Ogre touchdowns.
It's
Not
all
quite.
good.
50%.
50%.
But
2
still,
out of 4.
It's pretty good.
It's very good.
It's pretty good.
It's very good. Oh, Trojan showing off. The KO comes back. Or the Rangers, they needed it. Well, actually, they did not, because they have plenty of players now.
I mean, this has been a game so far.
Yeah, it's been interesting.
1-1. Defiant still alive after a, well, textbook 7-turn drive, I suppose.
All right, so here comes Borak. And this straight away hit onto Alper Dalman.
Oh, Jack Overwald finds a stun.
Classic
That's
Overworld.
That's as good as you'll get from Overworld.
Yes. That's probably the best you're gonna get.
Whistle Fizzle finds a KO.
Oh, Swizzle has block now.
So
The block
far,
is such a good skill.
the Rangers' armor's been decent. However, Trojan's back, and Trojan's got another one.
You can keep saying that and we can keep watching more blood.
Ready.
So double screen to protect the ball, because the Rangers are a Pro Golf team, remember, and they are good at messing up and in offense. The 2 players are gone, the Rangers down to 9. And they already start sending some players
Oh, a
to bring some
snake!
pressure. Oh, a snake! Straight away from Thorfist! No, it's not a snake. It's a snake?
It was a snake.
It was a snake.
It was a snake.
Oh. Oh, Book exactly what he wants. In the middle of 3 players.
I was going to say the Rangers had been unfortunate not to get a sack on the ball and a recovery in that first half. They've been fairly unfortunate in general, the Rangers so far, but this is just what they're like. 1 in 9 from Overwald.
Ooh, that's classic Rangers. Textbook Rangers, and they are 3 players down already.
Overwald gets a KO.
It's an open cage. To be fair. Oh, block good skill? My goodness.
Gonna be a foul from
There's going to be a
downtown.
free foul. It's not a bad foul considering that this Goblin has sneaky git.
Tentacles versus Eldril Sidewinder. And he's failed. And Hypnogaze
And he
has worked
fails?
thanks to Mesmerizing Dance.
I
We've
thought he
used
used
that
the
reroll.
skill. Oh, can't he use the skill once every drive or every half?
Logan Lothran marking up the ball. It's going to be Jonas Archibald to go for the sack with tackle. Push,
Doesn't
reroll,
get it. He's just gonna
push.
reroll, push. And he gets in contact with Overworld. So it is the moment for the Rangers to try and storm this. They are 3 players down. They need to get things done.
Oh,
Block
that's a big
good
hit.
skill.
Yeah. Tentacles
And
is
Book.
not working this time.
Book's tentacles did not work indeed. But this is going to be a hit from Lord Borak straight away. It's going to be a 3
No.
die. It's a serious injury.
Oh, dear.
Look at the eyes. These flashing eyes. 3 die on Jonas Archibald. Archibald is fine. He's scoring.
I said the Rangers' armor's holding up. I changed my mind. Double skull from Stomper.
Abscal, that's going to call for a reroll.
Incredible that all this has
And
happened. That's-
Trojan going for the blitz. That's more like Trojan.
He got
That's more
another
like it.
casualty, and he's now tagged out for 2 turns.
Oh, 3 foul. Breaking armor of another lad, and the troll moves in to box in the players.
Eldril has failed on his Hypnogaze attempt, but there's still a 1 die on the ball again for Davis Thornfist. It's a skull.
What?
It's a push.
What a
Frenzy gives
What
us
a
another
class.
go. No, he's out of movement.
What a classic Rangers game. Simply not getting things done.
How many chances have they had, the Rangers, to steal this ball? Oh, dodge from tackle. Don't mind me, says Sutton McSisters. Off he goes. Rudolph Massa takes down Fabulous Beach.
Going down. He's fine, though. My goodness, God's Whistle Fizzle is having a hell of a game.
Going backwards, but he got the knockdown on Killian Matondo. And Bug has boneheaded.
Oh, look at this. Unexpected. And finds the bounce. Sidewinder. At the break. Understand.
Sidewinder stunned by John Finklesworth.
Fingers were too strong. The Rangers trying to build up the defense after being badly mauled.
We're going to go after Oberwald here. And he does have stand firm, and that's a double push.
Oh, that's a big problem.
Oh, and there's a failure from Archibald. Oh, dearie me.
Overwall is getting things done. This game is gone. This game is done and dusted for the Rangers.
If you're letting Jack Oberwald dominate the game.
3 dice right away from Lord Borak. You going to follow? Yeah, he is. Oh dear.
Maybe
Here comes
space
Book.
down the centre for Sutton McSisters to move into.
It's a base cage.
Can Jack Oberwald find a casualty? No. It's a KO.
You can find the KO. It's a removal after all. It's not bad. Trojan even moves forwards and Defiant refused to throw a block on the sidestep piece just in case. Red dice. Red dice are good.
Wait.
There's a chance.
There was something else in the sequence there. I think Eldril failed a foul appearance on the Hypno Gaze on Bug. That's why we had to take the red dice. That's not a combination that knew existed.
Yeah, you have to declare the action before you make it, right?
Yeah, so there's going to be a dodge from tackle on the 3. And then another, if we get there, 1 die on the ball with tackle by the looks of things. And Davis Thornfist has frenzy.
With no results, and it's gone! He goes down. Now let's see where the ball lands. And no, magnet hands.
Oh,
magnet hands from Borak.
Oh, no!
Oy! Okay. That may be a problem because there are tentacles right now. Ah! That's a field catch.
Lynn Maddox can't get it done. What a game.
Very spicy. Straight away, knockdown on Thornfist.
Trojan.
And also on Alman. Oh my god. I guess the Defiant will not activate Book. Oh, another knockdown there too.
On Fabulous Beach. Yeah, that's on brand. Defiant are just moving this ball forward through sheer weight of numbers now.
Book decides to find the knockdown there. Oh, another injury on the Rangers. Can we have a look at the bench?
See the pickup attempt first from McSisters. That's a rush that's failed. And a pickup that's failed. Last 3 rolls. He's got it. There's a foul coming in.
Oh, this is going terribly, terribly wrong.
It is all happening. That is a push on the sidestep piece. It's only going to put him closer to the ball. Can Eldril sidewind to get up to help out here with the Hypno Gaze? Going to need Rush to get there. Hypno Gaze is good. There's going to be another 1 dice on the ball from Jonas Archibald. It's a skull!
No, it did not work. Archibald did not use... Oh, it's a serious injury even. That's going to cost a lot to the Rangers. That's going to be a costly game for the Rangers. Can we have a look at the bench?
Good.
Classic Rangers. They are in their, how do you say this?
Element.
Yes, thank you.
Natural habitat.
Yeah, that's what they like to do.
Incredibly,
That's a
Eldril
free
is
guy.
still on the field.
I can't believe what's going on here. Are we going to try and score with Bug again?
There's going to be a foul on Eldril this time. I don't think the Rangers are going to have an answer to this at this point.
Oh, especially not if even Trojan is moving.
It's a maximum foul on Eldril Sidewinder. Look at this from Vinnskor
Oh
Defiant.
dear.
Surely this will get Eldril Sidewinder off the field. There's the foul. It's a KO.
Well, it did. The sideliner is back.
And the Rangers are not going to be able to stop this.
They can still produce a break and a foul. Because why not?
Oh, the ref's going to... The ref calls that one
come
straight
on.
away. And Hardwick's gone. Damien Hardwick is sent off.
Oh, the full Ranger team is in shambles right now. Do you think they're going to take any kind of 3-die?
They're going to take a 2. Oh, he's going to vomit on him. It didn't work out.
Puke! Nice. Nicely done.
Sutton McSister scores and Defiant are looking good for the win.
How the referee does see it now. And here we have the brand new Dark Elf cheerleaders rejoicing.
Well, you have to say, if Skrasnik Mazzoli is going to
Oh my
provide
God.
this level of entertainment each week, we are in for a treat with the rest of this Vinnskor Defiant season. This is it's been a changed team today. The Rangers need...
Very difficult for a one-turn here.
Well, they need a 2-turn.
Looking for the riots. Brilliant coaching is not going to help. This is a win for Defiant.
It is going to be a win for Vinnskor Defiant. There's nothing that the Rangers can do. And foul appearance saves Buck.
Foul appearance. Buck has been one of the players of the game.
He took the
10
stumbles
tackles on the
there.
key plays. Yeah, because why not?
Defiant
He
2,
got confused.
Rangers 1.
Oh my goodness.
Oh boy.
Well, this is going to catapult Defiant out of the relegation zone or relegation danger, but it's going to put the Rangers in a hot spot.
Ah, that was just a very, very fun watch. I enjoyed that a lot.
Very, very entertaining indeed.
And congratulations to Ek, who is, of course, playing Skrasnik Mazzoli, who wins on his debut with Vinnskor Defiant. It's as easy as that. Where's the problem been? Just face the Rangers every week. Honestly, though, you have to say, on a different day, the Rangers, on one of those endless sack attempts, get the ball, go 2-0 up, and that was a different game entirely. But it was Defiance Day today, and the Rangers really, well, their players have only got themselves to blame.
Well, they were given plenty of sack attempts, plenty of pick attempts. They kept rolling ones, they kept rolling pushes and or skulls. They managed one sack, but even that sack was not even good. They could not capitalize on it. Book MVP?
I think so. I mean, yeah, I think so. Look, for Trojan to get a death that almost stuck and a smashed knee injury on an opponent on his first game back, look, I think Defiant will be well happy with that. Who needs Nash?
I think Swizzle Fizzle got 1 or 2 casualties himself too. At least a couple removals. And the MVP.
Oh, take a breather after that one. That was that was quite a thing.
That was something.
So you go really from obviously the Rangers being 0-4-0 as their record for the season. They've not won a game, but they've not lost a game. And when you've got a record like that, the moment you don't draw really defines how good the start looks. So if you were like 1-4-0, you're saying, well, hey, they're still undefeated. But now that it's 0-4-1, question marks time for Damien Hardwick. This is not quite working for the Rangers so far this season.
It is indeed not working for them, and yeah, some damage caught by the Rangers. Nothing too permanent, nothing too dramatic. But look at this. Also, 18 SPP for Defiant, 5 SPP for Book. Most probably MVP of the game. 5 for Maxistus, also got a cast.
Now,
And Trojan. Wow.
Let's talk Drake Ulysses. The Rangers' objectives were to ensure there were more than 5.5 touchdowns in the match. 6 or more touchdowns was the objective for the Rangers there. That has not been achieved, I'm afraid to say. For Defiant, we wanted... Find it. It was a while ago, because we've been doing a lot of work to set up Defiant under a new coach. Ensure Defiant's 3 big guys earn more than 8.5 SPB combined in the match. The MVP does not count.
Even without the MVP, they got 9.
They got 9.
Look at this.
They did it.
Yeah, they made it. Good lad. That's how much extra money for them?
That'll be 200k in the bank for Vinnskor Defiant.
Okay.
Easy game.
And probably worth mentioning that I don't remember having seen before in the ZFL, in a ZFL field, both Borak and Sidewinder. Am I wrong?
First time I've seen Borak and Sidewinder that I can remember. First time I've seen Borak line up alongside an Oberwald. That's for damn sure.
Many first times. Also, that means that according to the new ZFL marketing policy, both teams will be getting some extra gold.
Indeed.
For hiding these superstars. So a round game for Defiant, I would say.